Well, this street's pretty bad to walk around on, and it's quite easy to trip because of all the footpaths, very bumpy.
And the footpath, as you've probably looked at, is positively dangerous.
Well, I reckon we should have a better footpath.
I do like the trees, to be honest. Like, it hasn't affected me that much, but it does, I suppose, create more of a homey feel.
I would like to see more greenery, basically.
We do need some more greenery, that's true.
Small trees would be very welcome.
I'd like to see more trees, but just not as big, like ones that wouldn't rip up the footpath.
This is a really significant project for Marrickville. We have huge issues with growing trees in our inner urban areas. In this particular street, we had 3 large trees to begin with, which had to be removed because the tree roots were growing into people's houses. One root was found under someone's bath, so we had no choice, we had to take them out. We've come up with a solution where we're looking at actually providing the trees with soil volume so that the tree roots stay where they need to stay rather than getting into infrastructure. And we're actually approaching this project across council, so we're looking at engineers, landscape architects, tree management officers, everybody's getting involved to produce the best outcome, catering to the needs of the people living in the street as far as parking and creating an environment that's going to be beautiful for them.
So the Cavendish In-Road Tree Project is an exciting new project because it's demonstrating planting trees in the road using structural soil, which is a fairly new technology in the industry, which recognises the need to provide trees with adequate soil up front to ensure best growth and best outcome for trees.
It is expensive. If it's going to last for 50 years or 100 years, we should be thinking about the life costs. Typically, tree plantings like the ones that were here previously were causing damage to people's houses because issues weren't considered previously, whereas this, yeah, it might have a high upfront capital cost, but hopefully in the long term, it'll provide a better solution to I suppose, to a problem that we've had and we're still having in many streets around the LGA.
The construction started on site by excavating up 3 big tree pits. That involved taking away all the fill from the site, compacting the subgrade, and then we built the actual strata cells, the structural soil units themselves. That was tricky in some spots because we had to build around existing services such as sewer, gas, stormwater, and then imported all the good soil, the new soil that the trees will be planted in, and then relayed the road surface over the pits. The final part and the easiest part perhaps of the whole project was actually just planting the trees. That was the sudden impact of the project, and that was done in pouring rain. But yeah, trees planted and then plants underneath to finish the project. So here we are in Cavendish Street. The project has been finished. It was a successful project overall. It was delivered pretty much on time. A few issues that came up during the construction were some of the paving issues. We actually received too much water at some stage. During construction it was very wet and some of the pits flooded. That was one issue we had to overcome. But the project's been received fairly well. There were some comments about loss of parking, given there were two spots lost on the street to accommodate the trees. No, I think the overall comment has been that the street looks fantastic.